Hi guys, hope you guys are doing well. Yo, what is happening in the world? Story time. Today I kissed an Uber and my Uber driver was telling me the experiences that he's had of the women that he's transported, right? Please stay with me. This might be a lengthy video, but it's really worth listening to, especially if you're a mother and you have a daughter, or you are a woman who has been going to this specific place called the Blythe. Apparently there's a lot that happens there, right? So yeah, so this guy says he collected this specific lady from the Blythe, right? And then there was like a guy requested for her, yabo, because when she got into the Uber, she said that that's not her name, it's for the person who requested for her. So now this guy is from that nationality, and she was like, when she got in, she was like, when they were like a few miles away from the Blythe, she was like, I'm feeling some sort of pains in my tummy, yabo, like in my belly, I mean to say. So I think it's that time of the month. That's what she said, right? So the Uber driver was like, yo, no. Now he's explaining to me, right? He was like, yo, no, not on my seats. Let's park on the side of the road so that you can make a plan, yabo. So now they park on the side of the road, where there was this lady who, like, she was selling some stuff, yeah, bo. So the minute she got out of the car, she fell down, right? I think she just collapsed, yeah, bo. So now the guy had to reroute and change his destiny to like the nearest hospital the lady's destination to the nearest hospital, yeah, because the lady was going home, but then the guy's like, this one, she just collapsed, and if anything happens to her, they're gonna say she was with me, so let me take her to the nearest hospital. So now after she collapsed, the street vendor now, like, I think the guy wanted the lady to ask for like maybe pads or something from that lady and stuff like that, yeah, but so that lady was like, hey, no, take her to the hospital. So this guy's like, hey, if I take her to the hospital and then something happens to her when she's in my Uber, they're gonna think she was with me or I'm responsible for her. Yabo. So now the guy explains to the lady that this is what happened from since when I fetched her. Yabo. So this lady, when she was in the Uber before she got out of the car and collapsed, she told this guy and showed him videos of what they were doing to her at the Blythe, right? Now, mind you, not the entire of the Blythe is bad. This is just a story of someone who experienced something within one of the apartments there, right? So yeah, I had to put that out there because now I don't want you guys, now if this video catches traction, you say that no, I said that the Blythe is bad. No, he was just explaining on what happened to her when she was there at that specific apartment, yeah, so now she explains to the now she's explaining to the Uber driver. Now this is prior to when before she got out of the Uber. She's like, no, where I was, there's this guy, there were these guys, I mean to say, who held me like this. So they like tied her to a table with cuffs on the one like this, with cuffs on the other side, and then cuff on the other side, and then they opened her legs up wide and cuffed the other leg and cuffed the other leg, yeah, bo? So she says they did that to her, and then they were like thinking her with different types of dildo sizes. Now she shows this guy the video because apparently they took her a video and then they sent her the video after she left to say, this is how you looked when we were doing whatever we were doing to you. So they were doing whatever they were doing to her with different dildos, and he was showing me like just trying to describe the size of the kind of dildos they were using. Like he had a thick squeeze bottle, and the guy's like, this is nothing. They were like the dildos in the video were like thick, huge dildos, and then they were also long. And it's like, yeah, they were like doing that to her with different dildo sizes, and then there were guys in the videos who were like laughing and pouring alcohol on her. They were enjoying whatever the guys, they were just interchanging with her with different dildos and all of that. It was more like I don't know if an orgy is the right term to use, but then they were just doing whatever they wanted to her, and then they were taking her a video, and then after that they gave her 2,500 rands, you know. So from this whole thing, it's like she they told her what they wanted, and then she said it's fine because she heard the money 2.5. Because at the end of the day, we don't know what her financial needs were. And I'm not judging her, yeah, but it was so like shocking. And it's like, no, she told me that there are a lot of women who actually go there to do that at that specific place, yeah, so it was more like she made it sound like more like a ritual. That is my interpretation as well, to say it's probably a ritual. I mean, who in their normal minds, men, like a lot of men, would do that to one woman and tie her up, and then they do whatever they're doing to her with different dildos. So the pain she was feeling in her stomach was from all the long dildos and all of that they were doing whatever they were doing to her with. And then when she got off the car and then collapsed when they were at the that lady who's a street vendor, like her body probably couldn't take it, and then she collapsed and fell down. And then, yeah, fast forward, guy took her to the hospital, and then he also took her details, and I'm sure also reported the issue to say this is the kind of woman that I transported, this was her destination, but I took her to the hospital because of this and that. Guys, why do we as women go to extra miles for money? Yo.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, this is Gwazi T. Ladies, what are we doing to ourselves? Really, we need to check ourselves right now, okay? TikTok has expressed their views, one saying that's a case of rape and she knows the apartment. And then the other one was like 2.5 for what got, are things really that bad? And then the other was saying they are doing those things here now, those things to buy. Then the other one was like, she's used for rituals. Poor girl. Let's try our best to get jobs, ladies. Hey, this one was just a summary. Said that she's scared and that people will lose their souls just for this. Guys, we need to check ourselves, ladies, please.